Hello and welcome to the Bankers Masterclass series in association with CaixaBank on the new rules of digital banking. I'm Joy McKnight, Deputy Editor of The Banker. In Chapter 4, I'm joined by Pere Nebot, Chief Information Officer at CaixaBank, to discuss the new world of artificial intelligence, chatbots and robotics. Pere, thanks so much for joining us today. So there's a lot of buzzwords in my introduction. There's artificial intelligence, robotics, chatbots. How are they really impacting financial services today?
Talking about artificial intelligence is too broad topic. That's why we prefer to point out just three main categories: machine learning, natural language process, and robotics. Machine learning is the ability that machines have to understand what's happened in reality, learn from it, and then translate it into algorithms. We can use machine learning algorithms into risk models, fraud detection, recruitment process, commercial campaigns, etc. Natural language process is the ability that machines have to understand natural language, either speech or text. We can find it into the Alexa or Google Home assistants, into CaixaBank chatbots, and etc. And then robotics. We must not see robotics as a supercomputer such as the one that appeared in 2001, Space Odyssey, or the film I, Robot. Those are super robots, and the robotics technique till now is far from achieved. We understand robotics as a way to help human tasks. For instance, we can think on a specific drone helping to a firefighter in a very dangerous fire, or in agriculture, we can think on a drone helping to harvest in extreme conditions, etc. Could you imagine a drone that comes to your house and pick up a documentation for finishing a loan, or just deliver you the last credit card you apply for?
That's pretty amazing, actually. And then going on from that, let's talk a little bit about the chatbots and also, as you mentioned, the Alexa and Google Home. Where is it really making or creating the most value?
The humans, we are used to express in natural language. That's why we foresee those assistants will succeed in the future for sure. You'll have assistants in your car, at home, even in your mobile phone with Siri or other assistants, and etc. That's why in CaixaBank we have developed the abilities to be where the customer is in those assistants. So today you can ask those assistants for any query, any doubt about any procedure about CaixaBank. You can ask how to apply for a CaixaBank loan, how to apply for a new CaixaBank credit card, etc. We foresee that the customers will perform their daily basic transaction through that assistance, and that will increase the customer satisfaction.
Okay. And my next question is really around data. Obviously, there's been a lot of discussion around customer data. What is CaixaBank's pillars around managing that customer data?
We used to keep customers' money in the past, but today we are keeping customers' data too. So we have to base our data strategy in three main pillars: cybersecurity, data privacy, and ethics. Cybersecurity: stolen money, you can repay it. But once the data is revealed, there is no way back. So we are investing a lot to be sure that the data of our customers is safe. Second, data privacy. Now the new GDPR law has appeared, and that's great for us because now all the industry, we have the same playing field. We always have followed that principles, but with a common regulation, it's much better. And third one is the ethics in the algorithms.
Well, I think that's the most interesting point at the moment, and it's the crux of a lot of debate and discussion that's happening right now. Sort of what is your thoughts on really the ethics in algos and how they can be used?
As you said, ethics today is becoming a trending topic in AI world, and we are investing a lot on that. There is bias in the society, gender bias, race bias, sexual orientation bias, etc. We must be sure none of those biases are translated into the algorithms, because otherwise we'll reinforce those biases into society because of automatic decisions. Banking industry is an industry of trust. CaixaBank customers has given us the trust, and we want to be responsible with that commitment.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your insights, Pere.
It's a pleasure.
So in the final chapter of this masterclass series, we're going to be looking at how social media is being used in financial services to really attract millennials.